How's everyone doing? Today I'll be doing a beer review for Leinenkugel's Harvest Patch Shandy. And if you've had Leinenkugel's Harvest Patch Shandy, definitely let me know what you think of it. And let me know what your favorite pumpkin beer is. And this is 4.2 ABV. It's a fall seasonal beer, 12 fluid ounces, and it's the pride of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin since 1867. Very nice, eye-catching design right there on the front label, which is pretty much the case for all Leinenkugel beers. And Leinenkugel is very well known for their shandies, and I'll be upfront and say I'm not a big fan of shandies. There's very few that I really enjoy, but I'm going to give this one a fair chance. I've never had this one before, and it's interesting to see a pumpkin shandy. And I'll go ahead and read the bottleneck right here at the top. Brewed with pride by the Leinenkugel family since 1867, and the J. Leinenkugel Brewing Company right there. And here's the bottle cap with the pumpkin, and there's the pumpkin on the front label. So obviously smartly promoting for fall. And let's go ahead and open this up. And let's go ahead and pour this. Pours a very light, cloudy orange color with about a 2-finger off-white head and a little bit of lacing on the sides. Very murky in there. And of course Leinenkugel was purchased by Miller. But let's go ahead and smell this. On the nose, it smells like pumpkin pie. You get roasted pumpkin, you get some graham cracker smell in there, nutmeg, cinnamon really jumps out. It smells fantastic. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. Much like I was expecting, it is lighter bodied, and again, the alcohol is masked very well, although there's only 4.2 ABV in there. But it tastes like liquid pumpkin pie. Of course you get that pumpkin right up front, kind of again roasted pumpkin, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, allspice, bready, biscuity, graham crackery, caramel malts, a little bit of vanilla in there as well. Slight honey and a little bit of earthiness coming out on the back end. One thing I really enjoy about this is the spices aren't as overwhelming as with most typical pumpkin beers, and I think that's what makes this really stand out. It's so well balanced in that respect, and it works incredibly well here. Most pumpkin beers are just so in your face, just so much spices, it just overwhelms everything, and it's just too much, and that's not the case here. It's just so incredibly well balanced. It has a sticky mouth feel, semi-dry finish, light-bodied, moderate carbonation, long-lasting flavor, high drinkability factor here. It's a very nice spiced shandy and a well-done fall beer. I have to say this is one of the best shandies I've ever had, and this is probably my favorite Leinenkugel beer now. I am really surprised. I honestly didn't think I was going to enjoy it that much. I'm not a big shandy fan, and I just thought it was going to be a little bit too fruity and too light, but the lightness of it actually works to its benefit. Again, I think it could use just a slight more body and a little bit higher ABV. That's just me nitpicking though, but it's definitely one of the best shandies. If you like shandies and if you like pumpkin beers, I would definitely recommend this one. I think the lightness and well-balanced use of spices here will really lend itself to make this a beer that will be enjoyed by a wider range of drinkers. Again, I think it's so incredibly well balanced, not overwhelming with the spices. Again, me nitpicking, I think a slightly higher ABV and slightly more body would really elevate this even more. Overall, I give Leinenkugel's Harvest Patch Shandy an 8.5 out of 10 stars. And if you've had Leinenkugel's Harvest Patch Shandy, definitely let me know what you think of it, and let me know what your favorite pumpkin beer is. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.